Hey everybody, Aaron here from Comic Books. Working on another box of Brothers War set boosters from Magic the Gathering, newest set. I played the release event last week, and then yesterday played a draft event for the first time. Pretty cool stuff in here. Really plays well in limited, and I definitely want to see how it plays in constructed, but I haven't got to that yet. And there's definitely some great commander cards that have shown up in the regular boosters and in the collector boosters, or in the set boosters and the collector boosters. So neat stuff to look for. Transformers cards are awesome. I know people don't really like those Universes Beyond cards, but I love them. I did get one. If you check out our video that just posted, I got one of the shattered glass Transformers cards, which is really neat. So we're going to pop this puppy open. I guess I'd already started cutting. Oh well. And see what kind of goodies these next 36 boosters gets us. So I've already opened one box. You can check that out in our previous video. And then this is our second box to open. One thing about this set that I noticed right away, opening the first box, was no set booster. Or no box topper, which is really kind of weird. First set for a while that hasn't had a box topper. I guess they figured the Dominaria box toppers were crappy enough that, they didn't need to do that again. So, 36 booster packs. Pull them out and count them just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's our final stack. They're all over the place. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're missing some packs, I think. This is supposed to be 36 packs, right? $30? What? Okay. Fine. We'll take 2 from that stack and put it over there, 2 from that stack and put them over there. Oh my goodness. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30 booster packs. Not only is the price going up, they're ripping us off, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. Maybe I haven't opened a box in a long time, but I remember there being 36 packs in a box. There's 30 now in the new boosters. Okay. Let's go with our first set booster. I'm going to rip through the commons and uncommons because really we've seen those in 3 different videos now. If you haven't seen them, please go check out those other videos. Right off the bat, Chromatic Lantern, foil, signature, nice. Full art planes. Good commons, some good uncommons. And to our first rare, one of the classic border artifact cards, Lodestone Golem, 4 colorless, and this is non-artifact spells cost 1 more to cast for 5/3. Tokasia, Dig Site Mentor, had her before, 1 green, white, and a blue. And she's a 4/3. Creatures you control have vigilance and tap to surveil 1. And then for 2 colorless, 2 green, 2 white, 2 blue, you can exile her from your graveyard. Return any number of target artifact cards with total mana value 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Very cool. Relic Hunter, or Rock Hunter, sorry. And our end card is from one of the, I think, Urza Saga, Retaliation. 2 and a green. Each creature you control gains, whenever a creature blocks this turn, creature gains +1/+1 until end of turn. Whenever a creature blocks this creature. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So we'll put that over there. I'm sorry, I was fine a little while ago, and all of a sudden, just now, I got all stuffy. So I'm going to try not to sniff into the microphone. We've got a Golem token. Our art card is the special full art for the forest. Foil forest. Trench Stalker. Haywire Mite. And the Spotter Thopter, that is a really fun card. Very nice and limited, especially for the 2/3 flyer. Flyers in limited, awesome right now. And any sealed, go for the flyers. It's definitely good. Thopter Mechanic, that was another good one. Keening Stone. This thing knocked me out one game last night until I was like, oh, I know. And the other person had Keening Stone and Goblin Charbelcher in their draft. I was like, come on, this is not even fair. I beat him, but anyway, not the point. 5 tap, target player mills X cards, where X is the number of cards in that player's graveyard. Very nice. Alright. Fauna Shaman, we just got a full art foil of this in our last pack from the previous Collector's Booster box. And Teething Wormlet. This is a little pain in the butt. 1 green, and it has Death Touch as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. It's a 1/1 to start with. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. If this is the first time this ability is resolved this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on him. So, every time you make a Power Stone, this little turd gets a +1/+1 counter for the first time, and you gain 1 life. Just amazing. He's horrible. Reminds me of the little fairy dragon thing from, was that Strixhaven? That had the little flying blue-red creature that comes in as a 1/1 with haste, and every time you cast a non-creature spell, it gets a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, that thing is awful. Power Stone token. Our art card is that. I just love the art in this set. The art cards are really nice. Philology Dragon Engine again. Fun card. Gurgling Anointer. We got an Ivory Tower for our variant. And Mishra's Bauble. And Ashnod. We got Ashnod already. Zephyr Sentinel for our foil. Alright. 4 packs in. Trying to be cognizant of the time here and not spend an hour opening another booster box. And Combat Thresher, Foundry Inspector, the other art of that. It's a nice one that reduces casting cost. Bonesaw. Hey, Land of War Wastes. It's Pain Land. It's nice for our rare. And Depth Charge Colossus. I love him. He's the other one I was thinking of that you pay 3 to untap. Alright. So please, leave me some comments. Let me know what you like in this set, what you don't like, what are some cool combos that you're working on, things that you really like to play with, you know, other than yourself. And, you know, just what kind of cards are you really looking forward to pulling every time you open a pack? Holy crap. Teresian Mindbreaker, really like this card. 7 casting cost, and whenever it attacks, defending player mills half their library rounded up, and then you can unearth it for 1 and 3 blue. 6/4, nice, nice, nice card. Really like that. Alright. You know, everybody's got their favorites. Favorite color, favorite type of creature. You like to play tribal. Tribal soldiers is really a good set, a good build out of this set, especially when you're playing limited. That's a pack to get. Power plant worker, mine worker, tower worker. First 3 cards. Nice combo. If you don't know what those do, they're just mirrors of the old tower, mine, and power plant of Mishra, or Urza's tower, Urza's mine, and Urza's power plant. And the power plant, you can spend 3 and put a +2, they get +2/+2, gets +2/+2 till the end of the turn. If you control the mine worker and tower worker, it gets 2 counters instead. And then for the mine worker, you can tap it for 1 life. And if you control the other 2, you gain 3 life instead. And then this one has reach and tap for 1 colorless. If you control all 3, you get 3 colorless instead. So it's not a bad little combo, especially since it kind of feeds itself out. And then you gain life, and you get the pump up ability and the draw, or the life, yeah, the mana. So it's not bad. All right. Ichor Wellspring. Kalis Command. Had that the other day. Thopter Mechanic. And Dromar's Cavern. That's from Plane Shift, maybe? Is that what that set is? Dromar's Cavern. Land, whenever... Oh, it's a lair in addition to its land type. When Dromar's Cavern comes into play, sacrifice it unless you return a non-lair land you control its owner's hand. You can tap it for white, blue, or black. Nice. Nice tri-land. I've been playing Magic a long time. I'm not saying I'm any good, but I've been playing a long time. Got into Magic back in '95 when I was collecting sports cards and I was doing some non-sports stuff and comics and things, and got interested in the game when my local sports card shop got a box of starters. Hey, Runechanter's Pike, 2 casting cost. Equipped creature has first strike and gets +X/+0, where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard, and equipped for 2. That's a nice rare. Hurkyl's Final Meditation. Hurkyl again. We haven't seen him for a long time. 4 and 3 blue. As long as it's not your turn, the spell costs 3 more to cast. Geez, so it costs 10 instead of 7. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hand. End of turn. Nice. Seems like that should be mythic, but it's very expensive. Yeah, so we got this box of starters, and we're like, all right, starters, cool. And we started opening the starters, and we got all these great cards, and started, playing. And we're like, well, we just don't have a lot of, like, cheapy, low-value cards, like you would normally have. But we really didn't know. There was nothing about rarities back then. That Skitterbeam Battalion is really fun. Talked about this the other day. 9 casting cost. You can prototype it out for 3 and 2 red for a 2/2, or a 4/4 for 9. But when it comes into play, you make 2 copies of it. So now you actually get 3 4/4s or 3 2/2s. It's pretty cool. It's our first mythic. Foil to Kazia's Onulet, and there's Forsaken City. And it doesn't untap during your untap step. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may remove a card in your hand from the game. If you do, untap it. You can tap it to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. I guess if you're desperate for the extra color mana, it's not too bad. Or you have something that can untap target permanent. Anyway, so we started opening the starters, and reading the little tiny rule books. And actually, the rule books for MetaZoo remind me of that, because it's a little tiny book, and you have little tiny pages and little tiny words. But it's fun, So, as we got done, we got into a couple starters, and then we're like, well, let's, start playing. And we found out that what we got was actually, and we didn't really have the internet back then because it's early 90s and it was a small town. What we got was a God box. So what they had was all of the common slots were filled with rares, and the uncommon slots were filled with commons, and then there was land. So you didn't really get any, like, uncommon in the rare slot, I guess. So it was just kind of mixed up in the collation at Cartamundi, was where they were printing at that time. And yeah, so we got a whole bunch of rares and uncommons, but no commons, hardly. Or commons, but no, yeah, whatever. So it was interesting. Okay, I'll go through this pack. Gaia's Courser. Third Path Iconoclast is a fun uncommon, because every time you cast a non-creature spell, you get a 1/1 soldier token creature. Pelagi Vanguard, Ornithopter, Drafna, founder of Latnam. I think we got him yesterday. 1 and a blue. Tap 1 and a blue, return target artifact you control to its owner's hand. 3 and tap, and copy target artifact spell you control. Very nice. Oh, Razor Leash Transmogrant. We got that out of our last box. This is a foil version. And, oh, look at that. A flip card. Yay. Not that many flip cards in this set. Well, I guess technically there are, if you count the Transformers. But if you're playing them as commanders, you really don't need to have them with a flip card. Not the point. All right. Okay. Titania, and a mountain. Some commons, some uncommons. Ooh, Sundering Titan. This is a fun card. 8 colorless to cast for a 7/10. When it enters or leaves the battlefield, choose a land of each basic land type, then destroy those lands. It's nice. Alright. Oh, Arcane Proxy. Nice, another mythic. 7 colorless for a 4/3 or 1 and 2 blue for a 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, exile target instant or sorcery card with mana value less than or equal to Arcane Proxy's power from your graveyard. Copy that card. You may cast the card without paying its mana cost. Nice. And a nice foil Howling Mine. And another flip card, yay! So the only flip cards, other than the Transformers in this set, are really Urza, Mishra, the Dragon Coil Engine, the Might Stone and Weak Stone, and then Titania and the one land. So that's all I can think of. It's only 6, so it seems like a ton of those flip cards in these boxes for that stuff. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Another one. Boy, oh boy, I just got one of these out of the collector's booster. Saheeli, Filigree Master, full art, mythic, nice. She's pretty good, you know. Foundry Inspector, Fade from History, 2 and a green, and each player controls an artifact or enchantment, creates a 2/2 green bear token, then you destroy all artifacts and enchantments. It's like, have a bear, lose everything else. Fun. And Weak Stone Subjugation in a foil. That's a fun card. I really like that card, especially in Limited. But I think anything blue, you're going to be able to play that, you know. Just, oh yeah, you got a big creature, tap it. And, oh, by the way, don't untap it, ever, again. Takazia's Dig Site. Alloy Animist. Goblin Charbelcher, nice. 4 casting cost, and this is a pretty wicked card. 3 and tap, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card. Goblin Charbelcher deals damage equal to the number of non-land cards revealed this way to any target. If you revealed a land card was a mountain, Goblin Charbelcher deals double that damage instead. Put the revealed card on the bottom of your library in any order. This card is just like, you might as well play it in every red deck you have. It's really wicked. Oh, I'll put it in our rare. Tyrant of Kher Ridges. 4 and 2 red. 4/5 dragon, flying. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to any target. And for a red, you can pump them up. So not bad. 6 casting cost 4/5 that does 4 damage when it comes to play. Hey. Deadly Riposte. And a nothing card. Alright. A nothing card. You should be able to collect up the nothing cards and send them all back in for a free booster pack. But, you know, they're not going to do that. They'd rather package up old garbage, put a different card back on it, and tell you, hey, you can get 4 of these booster packs for $1,000. And then watch your stock prices tank to the floor. I bought some because it was on the bottom. Mystic Forge. 4 casting cost. Look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast artifact spells and colorless spells from the top of your library. Pay 1. Tap, pay a life, exile the top card of your library. It's nice. Alright. We've got a few mythics so far. Springleaf Drum, Hostile Negotiations, and Might Stone's Ambition. So we're about at the halfway mark here. And we've gotten, so far, 4 mythics, 3 other set cards, 1 rare from Planeshift, and then 2 commons. I think that's Planeshift. I'm probably wrong, but you know, whatever. I'm wrong a lot. I'd say just ask my wife, but we're usually pretty good about supporting each other and not tearing each other up every 5 seconds, like some people. Lauren of the Third Path. I've seen this one before. And our last card is a Gixian Skullflare. Skull Flayer. He flays skulls. Is that like a scalper? Only he also peels all the rest of your skin off your head too? I don't know. Ah, full art forest. Nice. Mishra, Excavation Prodigy, Symmetry Matrix, Mishra's Research Desk, Liquid Metal Coating, another Mishra's Command. We just saw one of those in the last box, and another one of those. Alright, past the halfway point. Nothing too spicy yet. And only one foil signature. Yesterday, by the time, or the other day, by the time we busted our box, we'd had like 5 or 6 at this point. So that's alright. Maybe that just means there's other good stuff in here. Not so far. There's a Silex, Horned Stoneseeker, and there is Nova Cleric, 1 white, from Legion or Onslaught. I think that's Legion. 1, 2, 2 and a white, tap, sacrifice cleric, destroy all enchantments. Nice. Alright. And you know, from these sets, the things that are not playable in current standard, you know, everything that's common, uncommon, and rare for the most part. There's our Chromatic Lantern. Nice. And there's our Chromatic Lantern. Just the 2 different artwork. So, the one with alternate art and the one with regular art. Blueprint, I guess. There's a Razor-Lash Transmogrant. Unleash Shell. Unleash Shell! It sounds like something that, you know, Mad Max with Ninja Turtles, they would be like, Unleash Shell! Yeah, anyway. Stupid jokes. What can I say? I don't know what I was saying before because I kind of lost my train of thought, but you get the gist. Or you don't. Either way, I'm opening cards. Hey, Wormcoil Engine with a nice foil signature. And that was what I was talking about, I guess. Hopefully there's better stuff in this box. Hopefully there's better stuff in the next 12 packs of this box, because so far, 18 packs in, I'm not seeing anything surprising or exciting. There's a regular Saheeli Filigree Master to go with our full art. And there's a beautiful Hulking Metamorph. 9 casting cost. Comes into play as a copy of an artifact or creature you control, except it's an artifact creature, in addition to its other things, and its power and toughness that are whatever printed on the card. So, that's kind of cool. Still an uncommon, but it's a foil. Fall of Krug, or Krog. Is it Krog? I think it's Krug, right? Fall of Krug. Like the Crudes, right? Hey, a Transformer. RC Sharpshooter. Haven't got this one yet. She has first strike, and spend 1, remove 1 or more +1/+1 counters from her. It deals that much damage to target creature, then convert her. And she is Acrobatic Coop, RC. A living metal, 2/2. Whenever you cast a spell that targets 1 or more creatures or vehicles you control, put that many +1/+1 counters on her. Nice. Alright, that's our first Transformer card out of the box. I guess we're guaranteed 1, right? Ivory Tower. Haha, Phyrexian Engine. Dragon Engine. Need that to go with our Mishra. Don't have a Mishra yet, but did get a Mishra and a Dragon Engine out of the last box. But definitely go watch that double strike, 2/2. When it enters the battlefield from your graveyard, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards, and you can unearth it from 3 and 2 red. Nice. Gnarlroot Pallbearer and Scrib Ranger, like the Scrib fairies or whatever they were. 1 and a green. It's a 1/1 with flash, flying, protection from blue. This is from Time Spiral, I think. The little thing there, Time Spiral. Return a forest you control to its owner's hand. Untap target creature. Play this ability only once each turn. Nice. Scrib Sprites. That's what it was. Scrib Sprites. This is a Scrib Angel. And maybe that wasn't pronounced Scrib. Maybe it was Scribe. But we always called them Scrib Sprites. So, you know. That's cool art. A Phyrexian progenitor or whatever it's called. Phyrexian something, right? Processor. Processes things, makes them into Phyrexians. Full Art Mountain. Those full art lands are definitely really nice. Woodcaller Automaton. That's a heavy duty card. There's some pretty beefy cards in every, I think in every color almost. 10 casting cost, 8/8, or 4 casting cost 3/3. When it enters a battlefield, if you cast it, untap target land you control. Oh, this is the one we talked about. I think we got this in the last box. So it makes a Tree Folk token equal to its power and toughness. Psychosis Crawler. This is a fun card. 5 casting cost, a star. It has power and toughness equal to the number of cards in your hand. And whenever you draw a card, each opponent loses a life. Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia. 2 and a green. She's a legendary elf druid scout. Tap her for 2 mana of any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells or activate abilities or a creature or creature card. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 5 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter on her and untap her. Nice. And not a mythic. And finally, Teferi's Veil. 1 and a blue for an enchantment. Whenever any creature you control attacks, it phases out at end of combat. Interesting. Alright, last stack. Here we go. Oh no. I think we already started in the stack. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, this is it. 10 packs left to go. Alright. It's going much faster than the other day. I think I spent an hour unboxing, but I talked a lot about the cards, and I'm not talking about the cards so much, which you must be really excited about not having to listen to me yap about crap, right? Rescue Retriever. Bark, bark. Dog Soldier. 3 and 2 white, and his abilities are he can play it with Flash for a 3/3. When he enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each other soldier you control. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to other attacking soldiers you control. That's not bad. If you got the 5 mana to do it, all of a sudden, boom, they all get a +1/+1 counter and prevent the damage. So that's nice. Alright, so nice little rare with Flash, Pristine Talisman, Kyla's Reconstruction, and foil Coastal Bulwark. Elemental Token. Ooh. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Sky Marshal Bob. Staff of Titania. Again, another. This is a Commander card. I guess it's only playable in Commander. Still a nice rare. I got a full art from the box we opened. The collector's box. Nice card, though. Well of Lost Dreams. We've looked at this before. 4 casting cost. Whenever you gain life, you can pay an extra. You can pay X. Come on. Where X is less than or equal to the amount of life you gained. If you do, draw X cards. So, pretty neat. Urza's Command this time. This is just an all-around cool card. Urza's Command, Titania's Command, all of these are great. This one, choose 2. Creatures you don't control get -2/-0 to the turn. Create a tap Power Stone token. Create a tap 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. With this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Or scry 1 and draw a card. So, nice. And a Carrion Locust. Okay. So stay tuned. Later on this week, I will have an unboxing for a couple of packs of sports stuff. I've still got a box of Strixhaven set boosters, box of the brand new Pokemon Sword and Shield Silver Tempest. So always some fun stuff there. Foil planes, nice. Dragon Engine, Sigil of Valor, Mythic, Awaken the Woods. Make a bunch of little 1/1 green forest dryad land creature tokens. Not bad. Go for the throat. And, oh, hey. Serendib Sorcerer. 1 and 2 blue. And this one, tap target creature other than Serendib Sorcerer. Oh, tap. And target creatures other than Serendib Sorcerer becomes 0/2 till the end of turn. That is a nice little card. 3 cast cost 1/1 that kind of shuts down your opponent's ability to have big beefy things. Not bad if you're getting pinged with a flyer every turn. You can throw him down and go, nope, no more flyer. Sorry. Full Art Plains. Self-Assembler, another assembly worker. 5 cast and cost 4/4. When Self-Assembler enters a battlefield, you may search your library for an assembly worker creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Could be a little assembly worker theme thing going. There's another Titania. Very nice, because I have 2 of the lands, so now I have 2 Titanias. We haven't seen any of the lands in this from any of these boxes, but still. Foil Mishra's Command, and a Foil Spectral Force. Very nice. 3 and 2 green for an 8/8 with Trample. When it attacks, if defending player controls no black permanents, it doesn't untap during your next untap step. So just get something that untaps him, but still an 8/8 for 5 that you can swing with once with Trample. That's a game changer for sure. Alright. Or, find a way to turn one of your opponent's artifacts black. Or permanents black. Heavyweight Demolisher. Hey, another Transformer. Jetfire, Ingenious Scientist. Haven't seen him yet. He has... No focus. Focus! Okay, sorry. This is just not listening to me today. Okay. Remove 1 or more +1/+1 counters from among artifacts you control. Target player adds that much. Oh, I think we got this in our other box. This one. And he becomes Jetfire Air Guardian. And he's got flying, a 3/4, and you can spend 3 blue to convert him. Yes. Alright. Quicksilver Amulet for a rare. Solemn Simulacrum, or Simian Simulacrum, not solemn at all. He's a monkey. Ape. 2/1 for 3. +1/+2 +1/+1 counters on something. It's pretty nice. Mishra's Onslaught and that. Alright. We have 5 packs left in the box. We need a Gix, we need an Urza, we need a Mishra, we need a something else to make this box worthwhile. There's a foil stamped one, not a signature, but a foil stamped. That's different. Foil land, 3, 4, couple uncommons. Hey, we got Astral Cornucopia. That sounds dirty. Spend X 3 times. And Astral Cornucopia enters the battlefield with X charge counters on it. Tap, choose a color, add 1 mana of that color for each charge counter on Astral Cornucopia. Very nice. Alright. Elsewhere Flask. Brotherhood's End. 1 and 2 red for a sorcery and choose 1. Either it deals 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker, or destroy all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. That's a nice board wipe. And Junkyard Genius for our foil. Alright, so Astral Cornucopia is nice. It's a little expensive, but it gets you kind of a fix there for mana. Another Laserbeak token. Ornithopter, Bonesaw. There's a Mishra, Tamer of Makfawa. We've seen him a couple times now. He is not the flip one. And then our foil. Alright, 3 more packs. Let's see what we got. That's a Power Stone token. land. Temporal Anchor again, and Obliterating Bolt. 2 packs. This is it. Boy, boy. I got the dead end of these boxes, I feel like. Not getting any real big returns out of them, for sure. There is a Sculpting Steel. 3 casting cost. You may have Sculpting Steel under the battlefield as a copy of any artifact on the battlefield. There is a Brushland, one of the Pain lands. And a foil Meticulous Excavation. Last pack. Let's see what's in it. Hopefully something good. Power Stone. Our art is that. Full art foil, or planes. Uncommon, 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 uncommon. Blast Zone. The alternate artwork for that. And Lauren, Disciple of History. Alright, well, not bad. I mean, out of a box, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mythics. We got 2 Transformers. We got this stack of rares. We got this stack of rare artifacts with the alternate borders. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the older cards from the set. So, not bad, probably worth the price they paid for the box, but not what I was hoping for. So far, now I've opened 2 full set boosters and a box of collector boosters, and I've gotten no Gix, no Urza, no Might Stone or Weak Stone. I did get the Power Stone, I did get the 2 Dragon Engines and 1 Mishra out of the last one. So, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Check our website, comicbook.com, and watch this channel for more content coming soon. Thank you.